The vast majority of Deadlock tier lists just frickin' suck. Why? Because it's some E6 guy talking about how things are in his rank, with his heroes, with his biases, instead of your rank. So we came up with 4 different tier lists for 4 different groups of people, so you can see what is good at your rank, and you can judge us by that. The Eternuses were pretty straightforward with their tier list. It was just a by the numbers one. And here it is. So let's ask these Eternus players, why did they put the characters in the place that they did? So, you put Mirage as the strongest hero in the game. Tell me a little bit about that.
So, he can apply his passive from anywhere. I don't even know about this buff, but they made it to where his cooldown reduction affects his 3. So, you can just apply that so fast. You can do it from any distance. So, you get hit like 6 times by him in like 5 seconds. Congratulations, you have 8 stacks, and you're going to explode from stage 25 Genie Cancer. And you're going to be sad. And he's going to always win lane, because how do you lose lane on this hero? You get Mystic Regen or whatever. Not even Mystic Regen, you just get Mystic Shot. You get like extra Spirit. You do way too much damage. You have the best escape in the game. It also has like a crazy CC, that being his Tornado. And his Scarabs are OP for sustain. He's just so good. Once you're out of lane, you can just ult anywhere and then gank anywhere, and then they explode from his passive. He just does too much damage, bro. It's like, yeah, that's it. That's it. I don't have any more words. He's just broken, dude. He just does. His numbers are too high.
So, what about Victor? Why is he the weakest hero in the game?
You started this fight.
Just read the patch notes, man. Just his Spirit Res not affecting it. He just kills himself if he tries to use his skin. He just dies if he clicks 3, and his 3 is everything. So he can't use his abilities, and so he's bad.
How much can a tier list be derailed if a single person really, really, really hates a single character?
Wait, man, I hate Paradox. Hate scan ability that allows her to full combo you from full health. Like I'm saying, it's for people that, I don't know, man. They just roll their face over their keyboard and clap like a seal as their entire combo unfurls in front of them.
It's Smo time. No fucking way, it's the Mongrel 2 presentation, let's go!
Hello, this my presentation feature talks about Mongrel 2. Faster, more info, more budget, no sandblast. So, who am I? I'm Peachimp. I play Mongrel, I have a few games on him. I'm Phantom 3, these are my games since this update. I think I can make a good case for these boards.
Anyhow, this is the actual real tier list. So let's ask these players why they put the characters in the places that they did. Hello. So you put Paradox as the strongest hero in your tier list. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I have. Paradox. I see her in a majority of my games, comparative to some of the other characters that we might have put lower that we don't see very often. Paradox is constantly a problem in every point of the game. Even if she gets behind, she still has ult, and with her ult, close enough to a point-and-click silence with the wall. Her effect at all points of the game is just problematic. She has great boxing early with the bomb, and great poking in lane with the bomb and her kinetic carbine. And the moment she gets ult, there's at no point that it feels like you can actually fight her in the early game. If she has somebody with her, it's more damning than a bebop hook, it feels. It is painful on too short a cooldown, and with the huge surge of people buying things like Hollow Point, Crippling, and just all the painful one-shot items for her kinetic carbine, she's just the best character at getting picks in the game, and at this point, picks completely win games.
Okay.
I despise her for it.
Okay. So why did you guys select Paige as the weakest hero in the game?
So Paige does not have the same carry potential as any other hero can potentially do. She is really, really weak when it comes to farming or securing souls, which most other heroes can at least try to do. Her 2 is pretty good, especially when paired with a gun carry, but she can't really do the same amount of damage or have the same kill potential as any other hero. She got some buffs. Her ult is a little bit stronger, but the buff for the range is very, very situational. And the shield changes, she's about the same. So we put her as the worst hero because of her like lack of carry potential.
So the Ritualists were fixated with this concept of the potential man. Basically, what is the potential of a hero?
Holiday, C tier. I'm just saying she's a C tier, maybe potential man. She's just not good in our rank.
That's
Next
crazy.
up, Lady Geist, potential man. She's just not.
That character, that's
Nobody-
potential man, but in like an actual good way. Like he's actually high.
Yeah.
Really fucking.
I think he's the potential man. Anyways, potential man. Vindicta.
Potential man.
And then we got potential man. That
Anyhow, without further ado, here is the actual tier list. So we had to ask the players, why did they put them in this order? Hello guys, so Kelvin is the strongest hero of the game. Tell me a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's just really versatile. His entire kit is focused on survivability, and he has a lot of free damage. His gun has been nerfed, but his spirit has been buffed. So, and his beam is really brain dead. You can just spam it, you can aim it, and it's really easy to hit. It prevents a lot of running away. His dome is really good for securing kills, for healing your allies, and for securing objectives. Then there's his bomb. You can hit off of it. You can make gun builds out of it just by using Quicksilver, Magnum. A lot of stuff that's generally good. His Ice Path and is one of the best movement skills in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
And why is Sinclair the worst hero in the game?
We don't consider him the worst hero, but more like the most potential and the most wasted potential. His entire kit is focused on his one, and when you and the little Sinclair players, with his little pick rate, just don't use it at max potential. Most of the time, miss it. Also, his 2 is just a really long cooldown. Can potentially make his 1 really strong, but doesn't help it as much as you would like. His third skill, the bunny, is hard to hit, doesn't last long, and is not that strong in my opinion for its cooldown and hard and accuracy. And then his ultimate depends heavily on the enemy team. If it's buffed, depending on how the enemy team considers your position, it has a lot of downsides, and we don't see it just in a nice spot, say.
Can somebody explain to me why I asked you to generate the tier list and you have done, I guess
You've
the
done
tier
exactly
list,
what
it
you
is the
meant.
tier list, it's just not at all what I expected?
So you see at the very bottom, remove slash kill. That's the strongest characters. That's because we also hate them. That's why they're on the bottom.
Okay, and out of all of those strongest characters, which one is the strongest?
The one at the beginning, Great Talent.
Great Talent. Great Talent is the
Kelvin.
strongest character in the game.
He's a dick.
Yeah.
Yes,
He
okay.
needs to fucking die.
He needs to fucking die. Okay.
That's valid.
And who is the weakest character in the game?
Lash.
Yeah, that would be Lash.
Lash.
That is-
That would be
Lash.
Lash. Okay.
That's because he's
and
a
why is
douche.
Lash
Weakest.
so weak?
He's a douche.
He's an asshole and he doesn't deserve to be in the video game.
Because he's
Okay.
mean to Bebop.
Yes.
Yes. Anyhow, a bunch of initiates stayed behind and they made an actual real tier list. We did not have a chance to ask them questions, but here it is. But yeah, that was our very chaotic community tier list event. If you want to be part of these future tier lists or attend many of our myriad events, which you should all check out, like and subscribe and join the Discord below. Have a good day, folks.
the lash can just go up in the air and smash him into the ground where he
He
belongs.
looks so good doing it, and he looks so good doing it.
Yeah,
He's got perfect hair, perfect form.
exactly.